Alright then guys, so we're back down the allotment. It's Sunday the 8th of May today. It's been a hell of a long week with work and everything. I haven't had any time at all to get down here, but sure makes a difference within a week on growth of everything. But today's job is going to be to tackle this top area and tidy out the shed, which I've already pretty much finished. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But I think we're going to end up moving all of this up to the other side of the shed, taking all the slabs from that side of the shed and putting them across here. Since we've got enough glass now, I think I might extend our shed out this way to the edge, because it's a nice square. Try and build like a mini greenhouse or something. But we're also going to clear all of this area of raspberries, etc., and cut back the grapevine, even though I know it's a little bit late to be doing that. But once all that's cleared, then we're going to put black plastic down up to in line with this slab over here, all the way down to just before the tapery, and that's where all our potato sacks are going to go. Been to Wilkinson's today. I've picked up another 10 sacks so we can hopefully sow a few more earlies. But for now, we're going to get on with this. Alright then guys, so the first job is to get a good pair of shears and cut back all of these raspberries so we can get into this grapevine here. Looking at it, I have noticed there is a little bit of new growth on this one, so even though it's in a really bad place, I think I'm just going to hack back the dead growth off of it, leave that one and see what happens, maybe even just trail it down here, because I don't really want to have to trail this one all the way up across the shed and in. But after looking at this one down here guys, I think this was the red one, I think this is pretty much completely dead. I can't see any new sign of growth on it, so I think that one's going to be hacked back to the ground today. And then finally this third one is looking really good, so I'm going to hack back a lot of that, and then I'm going to see what I can start to trail up this way. But like I said, the first job is going to be clear all this ground out, so I'm going to get on with that and we'll check back in a minute. Okay then guys, so we cleared out a lot of this grass now, so we can get in here to inspect the vine. All I'm doing now is I'm just looking for dead branches like this one, and I'm going to cut them back down to before the last bud. So there's a new bud there, this piece here, so we'll cut it just a few inches away there, like that, at an angle, and there we go. Hopefully these won't bleed too much, since I know it's that time of year where they're starting to come back. This one here is probably one of the best live examples, apart from this bud that was coming out on the main stem. So all I'm going to do for this one is I think I'm going to remove this extra piece here, a couple inches away, and then we'll do the same here before that bud there. So we'll just leave that there like that then. This one here is completely dead, so we'll just take that off at the ground. Let's try that again. Take that off the ground there. What have we got here? This is just another dead piece. Sorry, my camera works a bit bad here. So we'll get rid of that. Again, this one here, this can go. Underneath it as well, that can go. This long one, which actually goes on for quite some distance down there, unfortunately it's got a snap right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just looking down the stem now for the last sign of buds, which seem to be actually on the end of this here, so if you guys can see them. So what I think I'm going to do here is just cut this one around there, and then I'll just leave that because it's got some nice buds down the bottom. What else are we going to do? So we got this one here. I don't think there's anything on there. Well, we do have a sign of one bud here actually, so I guess we'll lop that off there and there. How about this one? Is it showing any signs of budding? No, these buds seem to have died. I just knocked off a dead one there. We do, however, have one nice bud there, so I think what I'm going to do is get rid of this secondary branch, this one here, and then we'll leave that one alone. It's my secateurs here, so we'll just get in here, knock down off there, and same at the top here. There we go. So if we take a step back now, we can have a look. That it's starting to look a lot better now. So I think we'll take off this one here. We said that one had something on it, so we'll leave it. Was it this one? It was this one. What about this one? It's got a couple of buds at the end, but we don't really want it, so we'll get rid of it. Oops, sorry guys. Get rid of that. That's down here. That on the back there. We don't want. How about this? Do we want this? No, we don't. So this will go as well. Here. So what have we got here now then? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Has that got anything? No. So, oh, sorry guys. This little piece down here, so that can go. Just clear off some of this dead stuff here, like that. Oh. It's got a nice big bud here. I think that's probably what we're going to grow out of. Got a few buds around the place. And then we've got 4 pieces that we can grow from. However, looking at this long one here, I don't really like it, so I think I'm just going to get rid of that one as well. So yeah, I think that will do it for now. We got 3 good ones there. So we got 1, 2, 3 left, and we've got a couple of buds down here as well. So we leave them grow up, and I think I'm going to keep it to probably three vines up and across. Then 1, 2, 3. We'll mix her in with the tapery, I think, for this one, since it's right next door. I don't know how well it'll fruit outside, if at all, but we'll give her a couple of years and we'll see. But we'll move on to the next one now then, guys. So then guys, about a week later, and look how much those strawberries have flown on, been underneath this fleece. Plenty of them in flower now, and they're doing really, really well. So all I'm going to do now, guys, is give them a good soak in, and then we're going to put the fleece back on, I think, and hopefully within a week or 2 we shall be in business. Just shows how much they come on once they've been covered with the fleece. They do really well. So there's a good tip for you guys: if you want earlier crop of strawberries, stick a fleece over them or some sort of cloche, and they're going to fly on. Alright then guys, so this is what we have taken off of all of these grapevines. We've cut them right back. This is a bit of raspberry, this is. But yeah, there's all the debris. Definitely the wrong time of year to be doing this, as they did bleed quite a bit, which is never a good thing. But yeah, we've cleared all this back now, so we've lopped that one down as you've seen on camera. I'm not sure how good the footage is though. We added a bunch of carpet in amongst all of these to hopefully just suppress any weeds that are going to come up through here. This one here we lopped right back. There are 1 or 2 buds growing from underneath here, so hopefully that one isn't dead, but only time will tell that. And finally this mess is now been sorted out. So all I did here, guys, is I started to cut it all back, cut all the dead off first, and I started to cut back all the weaker growth, and then I finally just started to lift all the growth off of the ground. And I put in a metal, what are they? They're like the construction site sort of metal bars they stick in the ground for fencing. and then I've just used some green ties. I've just literally tied it all on like that, and then what I'll do then from here, I'll start to trail it over into the shed and into the new greenhouse. But all of this glass has been moved along with the kennels around the side over here, and we just tarped all this, so all of this now will be for our potatoes this year in sacks. Oh, it's an absolute stinkingly hot day today, guys. Sweating buckets here. But there's all our glass for hopefully a little greenhouse at the top here. Now all I have to do is just dig this last little strip and then move these across down there. So I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Tomorrow we'll start to thin out these raspberries, and then we'll go along and we'll finish off preparing all our beds, ready to hopefully bring our brassicas down in the next couple of days. So for a Sunday, I think that's enough work. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care now.